Shriek, it looks like we have a new message from our Jedi friends. You remember, right? The one from the last place we visited? And he writes, I have had much to consider since our alliance on Bel Savis. Darth Ekage is one matter, but a Jedi cooperating with the Sith is unprecedented. When I told the Jedi Council of our partnership, they couldn't believe it. For hours they debated and wondered how a Sith who hunted Jason Wilson could show such restraint. Confusion and prejudice clouds their mind. Your actions gave me hope. Though it may be decades before another Sith and Jedi join hands, I will ensure our alliance serves as an example for all students to the Jedi Academy. Oh! How delightful, Shriek. We are now an example to the Jedi Academy. I know. Oh, this day just keeps getting better and better, huh? Oh, that was a good one. Well, and he did mention joining hands. I know. I still think he'd like to... Never mind. You're too young for that kind of discussion. Vet, we've landed on Hoth. Bring a coat.
You? Is Darth Barras cross with me? Whatever I've done, I'll undo it.
No. Relax. You're fine, Commander. First of all, how have you been? It's been a minute since we chatted. I'm glad to see you're still, alive.
You've done nothing wrong, Slint. I'm here to find General Greased and Armageddon Battalion.
Oh, I know where they are.
Oh.
But, Barras expressly told me their assignment is a secret and that he'd kill me if I told anyone.
Did he now? Isn't that awful, the way he just threatens people left and right like that? No, it's not very kind of him, is it? Don't worry about him. I'll handle that. Just let me know where they are.
I'll protect you from Barras.
Something tells me sooner or later I'm going to disappoint Barras, so if helping you earns me your protection, I'm in.
Smart.
General Greased and his men have been ordered to sit tight in a cave system not far from here. Here are the coordinates.
Thank you, Commander.
Barras choked out Commander Lanklin via hollow. What, do you suggest I do the next time Barras calls?
I would ignore it. Just don't pick up. I would actually, if I was you, I'd find a new place to hide on Hoth.
Just don't answer. Make him come here to kill you.
Ah, right. I'll do you one better. AWOL has a nicer ring to it than dead. So long, my lord.
Bye-bye. All right, you two, let's go and see. Yes, if we can go find the good general, have a nice little chat, maybe get into some trouble, maybe not. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've gotten into trouble. Here's hoping whatever trouble we get into is the fun sort, huh? All right, come along. Well, I think I found the bunker that they're hiding out in. Or, sorry, cave, bunker, whatever you want to call this. Well, it looks like it could be decently well fortified, but it looks like I shouldn't have any problems finding some, fun to get up to while I'm here. I would announce myself, but I don't think I'll be met with any kind of hostility. Nope. Not at all.
You're good to go.
Thank you. Where do we think the general is? Down here somewhere? Yes, then nobody suspects a thing. Nobody knows that I'm not with Barras. Interesting. Maybe he hasn't let that information out yet. Only time will tell, though. Let's see where... Aha, is this the good general over here?
General? The men are getting antsy. We got geared up for Corellia, where the real fighting is. Instead, we're protecting these caves from Wampus.
I understand, Captain, believe me. Try to keep the men in line and battle ready. I have to assume our greater purpose here will be revealed. The order to hole up came from the highest authority.
I'm here to rescind that order, General. You must take Armageddon Battalion to Corellia immediately.
My orders are from Darth Barras himself. On whose authority are you operating?
I mean... If you want to get technical, my own. I'm kind of the Emperor's, kind of not. But more importantly, Shriek's authority. I mean, Shriek's authority really does, go above everybody else's in the galaxy, I'd say. What do you think, Vet? Yeah, no, Shrieks. But listen, I have to be honest with you. You seem like a good general, and Barris's days are very, very numbered. Like, they're low. Like, he doesn't have much longer left. I would jump off the Barris ship and get onto the Nixie Shriek kind of ship. It'll save you a lot of trouble and misery, and potentially your own death.
Darth Barras won't be in charge for long. When he goes down, those who followed him will be judged accordingly.
I don't respond well to threats.
I mean, I'm not here to necessarily threaten you. I'm here to give you the information. Don't think of that as a threat. Think of that as just friendly advice. Are you a soldier or not? Because so far you're just coming off as cowardly at this point, and this is disappointing. I expected a general who was going to get me what I needed, and you're hiding in a cave.
Your life can either end right now in this frozen cave, or you can deliver the glory of taking Corellia.
Captain,
Yes, General.
make ready the men. We're moving out for Corellia.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
There, Sith. Happy now?
Very. Thank you so much. Isn't this nice when we get along like that? Trust me, you're going to thank me later. And when you do, if you could just make sure, a nice little thank you note or something like that. I save them, I do. And, let Shriek look at them whenever Shriek wants kind of thing. So, just don't forget that.
Time will tell, Greased. You'll see you did the right thing. Now, get moving.
You're looking well for someone I blew up. Your slaves put up a decent fight, too. Darth Barras and I will put them to good use. Barras is the true voice of the Emperor, you know. Soon he'll claim his rightful title.
Ah, Drog. How are you doing? It's been so long. I'm so glad you could come and visit me, though. I was hoping, we'd get a little bit more time together to say goodbye properly. Listen, I just want you to know that my revenge starts now, and I'm kind of giddy about it. I've been fantasizing about, the different ways that I'd kill you before this ended. So, let's get to it.
Vengeance will be mine, Drog. First you, then Barras.
Charming. Barras held back when training you, but he taught me everything. And Darth Vengeance showed me dark side secrets even Barras doesn't know.
You think that that's going to save you from me? Drog, do you remember how easily we beat Vengeance, and you barely did anything? This is going to be fun. I hope you're ready.
I seem to recall that I saved you from Darth Vengeance, and then killed him.
Barras told me to hold back, to keep the extent of my power secret from Vengeance and you.
Did he?
Alone, Vengeance would have wiped the floor with you. That's why I was there in the first place. To make sure you stay dead this time. I'm taking your head.
Oh, sorry, Drog. My head's just still currently in use. I like where it is.
My head has a strict no detachment policy.
Humor is often used to mask fear. Time to finish what I started.
Or coincidentally, humor is also used to annoy you, Drog. Because I know you, and I know how much you hate the fun things in life. It's honestly disappointing how much you hate fun. I was kind of expecting you to just be a little bit more entertaining, given everything that's happened between us, but honestly, you're boring. You're boring, Drog.
Ah, you think you're doing well. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I have a secret. I can't be killed.
You can't? Is that so? Okay. All right, listen, I'll play your little game. Tell me why.
Are you trying to tell me you're immortal?
I've been gutted, bled dry, jettisoned into space. I survived and grew stronger. Hurt me. I welcome it.
All right. I mean, if you insist. I mean, Drog, now you're just making this... I wouldn't call this fun, but you're just making this hilarious. No, excuse you. Oh, thank goodness. I almost landed on Brunemark. That would have been embarrassing. How would I have explained that to Brunemark later? Sorry, you have a Nixie-sized bruise. Knowing Brunemark, though, you'd be fine. Thank you, Vet. All right, Drog. Are you still unkillable?
Persistent. It's time I stop prolonging this.
Is that what you've been doing? You've been prolonging this? Is that honestly what you think you've been doing? Ah, Drog, you're so funny. Prolonging it. You've been trying not— oh, sorry, Jason. You've been trying not to die repeatedly. Anybody and everything can be killed, including Barris. I hope you know. After you, then comes Barris, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right. All right. You must be the luckiest being in the galaxy. But Darth Barris will see that luck run out.
Drog, do you honestly believe that? That's adorable. Listen, I was hoping though at the end, and this is the end, trust me, that you would have something a little bit more fantastic to say, something a little bit more memorable, but no, you defaulted onto something about Barris. Aw, that's just sad.
If I had a credit for every time someone I'm about to kill predicted my doom.
He's burning to death.
I know.
That's gotta hurt.
It must. It absolutely has to. Listen, Vet, let's tend to the wounded, huh?
Just revive the others and patch them up.
Sure thing. Anything to get away from the burning flesh smell.
Roth, Servant 2 sensed the presence of Barris's apprentice, Drog.
Hidden in life, announced in death.
It seems our enemy knows you live. We have lost the advantage of surprise.
Well, it was inevitable, but honestly, I'm glad that we're not hiding anymore. I despise hiding, and I'd rather just Barris know that I'm coming for him because he knows what I'm capable of, or he thinks he knows what I'm capable of, and I'd rather just get this going than hide.
I prefer to operate out in the open anyway.
Now the wrath can be unrestrained.
Exactly.
Darth Varon is receiving his reinforcements on Corellia. This and the loss of Drog will incense Barris. He will tighten his grip. Your disruption of Barris's plans continues. There is crucial need for you now on a planet called Voss.
Tell me about Voss.
What should I know about this planet?
Much more unknown than known.
Our awareness of this planet and its people is relatively new. Barris laid the seeds for his ascension on Voss many years ago. We will explain when you arrive.
Got a few leads on the old Black Ops team. Republic won't let the Bastion go easy. It'll take all of us to claim it. Best to start with Lieutenant Tenido, weapons man. Could turn a hyperdrive into a gun turret if he wanted. Lets it all go to his head, of course. Can't open his mouth except to brag about Black Ops and our wins.
I mean, possibly justified. If you have the skill, you should be able to brag about it.
I assume he has the talent to back up his talk.
Tenido's a genius. The Bastion will only make him worse. Took a while to track Tenido down, but he's stationed on Hoth. Finally got a clear comm signal today. You're welcome to listen in. After a few months defrosting blasters, Tenido's probably in rare form.
And then he had me forcibly removed from the armory. Over a few flash grenades. Weapons master indeed.
And after you calibrated all the assault rifles for him too. Shame about those cadets, though.
Yes, that was unfortunate. But how was I to know those rifles were for training? They really should use slaves. Anyhow, that's how I ended up on Hoth. Scraping ice from blaster barrels and reheating ammunition. Pathetic.
I see Pierce didn't lie about you at all. Huh.
On Korriban, we use certain officers for target practice.
Then again, Hoth has its charms. The
Doesn't
ice
it,
crystals
though?
form some marvelous patterns.
Maybe you should start tinkering again. Get that weapon you built for the Bastion out of storage.
You know very well that weapon's finished. It's waiting for the assault that will never happen.
Well, I mean, if you're not interested, Pierce, maybe we could find somebody else, no?
You may have to find another genius, Pierce.
You're serious? It's not that I doubted the Empire. It's just been so long.
We've got clearance from General Racton. The Bastion's ours for the taking.
Then it's fallen into place. The Bastion. After all these years. I'll get back to base and start making arrangements. When I have the weapon, I'll contact you.
Tenido doesn't like to waste time. He'll have that weapon quick as a Minox wings. Just in time, too. Let the man idle any longer, and he might do some real damage.
So what happens next then, Pierce?
You have your weapons, man. What's next?
Tenido's weapons will help, but we'll need more than firepower for this one. Assault this big takes reinforcements, too. Get back to you about those.
My lord, Moff Broisk's holotransmissions have increased. They are beginning to disrupt operations. He's nearly incoherent. I can only assume some sort of dementia has set in. I have him on holo right now. I believe it's going to take your personal touch to assuage the situation.
My personal touch? Oh, Quinn, that's a good one. So you must mean that you want me to, be very honest with him, huh? Well, if you can't handle it, I certainly can.
I'll handle your difficulties so you can return to your primary responsibilities.
Here he is, my lord.
Flew the coop! Your new cage will be smaller and tighter. Coffin size, urn size, in a locket, or wear around my neck.
He's unlikely to stop, my lord. He didn't even know he was on hold.
Draken will prove my point. My glory is mine. Mine! You're nobody!
He is definitely deranged.
The man has lost all sense.
As I said.
Where's my blaster? I'll shoot your face! Personally! And again! Drakenwell won't save you. I could blow Balmorra away. I'll blow Balmorra away this time! Wait. What? Gone? Where'd he... There's a Sith on this. Why did you transfer me, Rajnik? I'll ship you off to Balmorra too.
Rojnik is his communications officer. This is how it's been.
Uh-huh.
Rajnik, am I through? I'm through? Yes or no? I don't see. Is this broken? All I see is a Sith.
Gwen, this is actually kind of entertaining. Your eyes do not deceive you, though, Moff.
You see a Sith because you have called my ship.
Your ship? I was talking to... Wait. You're the one who dared to liberate the Admiral. Have you lost your mind?
He calls me Admiral Malcontent. He seems to think that's my actual rank and name.
Don't you know he's the one who lost the Battle of Talay?
Broisk's earliest command. Before I was born.
It was his blunder that allowed the escaped Jedi targets to flee Taris before the bombardment.
Ancient history. Broisk wasn't even born.
He sabotaged the Glory Space Station, for crying out loud.
I have no idea what that is.
I hear him. I'm talking. His insubordination is lethal, paralyzing. It threatens the Empire, and you do nothing.
Oh, you are absolutely a lunatic. If you were a coherent lunatic, I'd leave you exactly where you are because, well, you know, the Empire could use a little bit of spice and sass, and I'm, for one, normally a fan of that, but you are going to cost me troops along the way, aren't you?
You need to be muzzled, madman. Locked away before you do serious damage.
You will not defy me! Fight his disease, Sith! Save yourself and deliver him to me for execution. Now! Are you listening?
This is senseless. Quinn, I'm wasting my time.
Quinn, end the transmission.
Right away.
It must be ended once and for all.
With Broisk in command, the Empire is in critical danger. I must implore High Command to do something about him.
All right, well, I'll corroborate your story only because I can't afford to lose troops, not with the war that's brewing.
If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
A prepared statement would be beneficial. Thank you.
I have docked at the Voss space station.
Darkness that silences await.
Voss is a strange world. Both the Empire and Republic vie for the planet's support in the war. The Voss are leery of outsiders, Access to the planet is restricted. You need permission from a sanctioned official to shuttle down. We've contacted Darth Saravin, the emissary trying to woo the Voss. He believes you're coming to help.
Ah, good, good. Glad he thinks I'm here to help. I'm not here to help, though, right? Why are the Voss so important?
What makes this planet so critical to the war effort?
The Voss are attuned to the Force, and their leaders receive visions of the future that shape the Voss society. Both sides seek to tap this resource.
Voss vision interpretation sometimes suffers.
True. Years ago, when the Empire became aware of Voss, the Emperor sent the military to lay siege to the planet. The visionaries thwarted what they foresaw to be a simple attempt to conquer. But the Emperor's purpose was to claim a Voss visionary to house the voice of the Emperor.
Interesting. So is the true voice here?
Then this visionary is proof that Darth Barris is not what he claims to be.
The Wrath finds the mark.
The true voice went on a pilgrimage to discover the nature of a great dark side presence on Voss. He has not been heard from since.
The voice is quieted.
You must retrace the voice's steps, discover what has befallen him, and free him.
All right. Well, I mean, what happens, though, if he's just busy? What if he decided to take an extended break or vacation? Maybe he's out to lunch.
Isn't it possible he's just preoccupied?
Servant 2 is always aware of the voice, even when it is dormant. But now there is nothing.
Something muzzles.
The voice sought a Voss hermit named Madagar-Ru. To request an audience with Madagar-Ru, the voice was to light signals scattered about the land outside the Voss capital, Voss-Ka. This hermit was the last being to see the voice. Find out what he knows.